Hello anybody, I'm Don Pollock and welcome to the history of my world. I'll look back at some of the fun stories and memorable moments that I've brought you on the 6 and 11 o'clock news over the years, along with some insights as to the story behind the story, as it were. Now, if you're familiar with my work, hopefully this will conjure up a pleasant memory or two. If you're not familiar with my work, well, this will give you an idea of what I've been up to for these many, many years. Let's look back today at a story that was my favorite kind of story, because it wasn't somebody doing something wacky just to attract attention to themselves, or, doing some zany publicity stunt to try and promote some, new restaurant or new endeavor. What this was an absolutely legitimate scientific research story. It was a professor at Rutgers University in Camden, the Camden campus of Rutgers University, conducting biological research. But he had to go about it in such a quirkily delightful way. I couldn't resist doing a story on it, because it involved participation from anybody in the community who wanted to take part. Take another look at it.
For a graduate student like Beth Elton, it's a dream project, doing research with biology professor Dan Shane to document an entirely new species of leech.
It doesn't have to be cute and fuzzy to be interesting.
Especially since this giant 10-inch long, previously undocumented variety wasn't found in the remote jungles of the Amazon, but instead right here in New Jersey.
What's really remarkable is that it's one of the largest leeches in North America.
And contrary to popular belief, these leeches are not the bloodsuckers we've come to think of them as.
They eat earthworms. This is a new species. It hasn't been described scientifically.
Something Dr. Shane and Beth Elton hope to do, but it won't be easy.
We need to do genetic analysis, and to do that we need lots of specimens from different parts of the state, and these leeches are not easy to find.
It's like looking for a needle in a haystack the size of New Jersey, so we need to kind of reach out to people.
We're offering $20 a head for each leech. There's no maximum number. We're willing to pay the price.
And for New Jersey residents, that's good news. Every month as those bills pile up, wouldn't it be great if there was a way to pick up some extra cash without getting a second job?
But how?
It's easy. Leeches! Like buried treasure, every slimy inch can bring you closer to cold, hard cash. And it's something the whole family can enjoy together.
Look, my leeches!
It's like a treasure hunt in your own backyard.
Probably the easiest thing to do is just get a piece of Gladware and take whatever you find it in. People will find it often in rotting logs or in the mud.
Woodsy type places that are a little moist.
And I'll come down and check it out, and if it's the real thing, you'll get your money and I'll take the leech off your hands.
Which in itself is not as easy as you might think. I'm Don Pollock, Channel 6 Action News.
Yeah, I remember, now that I think about it, that story really did give me the willies. But I remember calling him about a month later, and it turns out the campaign was wildly successful. He got leeches more than he could ever. He was up to his keister in leeches. I think they broke the college's leech budget. People were bringing them in left and right, so he had plenty of specimens to work on, and they were all obtained within like a 10-mile radius of the college. I mean, New Jersey, one of the most populated states in the country. And this creature remained unknown for hundreds of years until this professor's studies. So, well, congratulations to him. Congratulations also to that little girl. I don't know what she's doing now, but she did a great job on that phony infomercial, didn't she? I mean, and the thing is, when we went to the school, when we arrived at the school to film that part of the piece, she was so timid and shy and soft-spoken and very reserved, and I'm thinking, oh man, this part's going to go down the drain. We need a kid who's enthusiastic, who's excited, and it's like, and then I tell the mother that's what we need. She understood. She goes, don't worry, she'll do great. She'll do great. And well, of course, a mother's going to say that about her child, so I'm just crossing my fingers, going, I hope this works. We roll the cameras. She's sensational. You saw her. I mean, she was terrific. I mean, I hope she's got could have won an Emmy Award. I mean, I hope she does well for herself in whatever endeavor she pursues. She's probably the head cheerleader at some college somewhere now these days. Anyway, also, by the way, those weren't leeches she was holding. Those were gummy worms. See, you always, I learned a long time ago, you always bring props with you when you're doing a story, because they might come in handy, and those were gummy worms, which we told her she could keep, she could have, as maybe that's why she was so excited, you know what I mean? Every kid has his price, and for her it was a bag of gummy worms. So great, she's happy, the professor was happy, and I hope you enjoyed that look back at the history of my world. I'm Don Pollock, and I'll see you next time.